Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Hmm. So first off, my name is Alara Kent. I'm going to get us started because we have quite a journey and experience to go through today. So I'm just so grateful and excited to be here as your guide and facilitator. So the invitation as we get started is to turn off your technology, any notifications that could be coming through so that you can be fully present in this time to receive. Our cadence for today will be an introduction about me, the Interstellar Earth Alliance, and we're going to go into some messages about the Lyran temples and the Elohim and go into the cube. All right. So I will just tell you a little bit about myself. I know some of you have known me for a long time. Some of you are brand new. So if you hear things you already know, please bear with me as we want to have everybody feel welcome and understand and know what they said yes to today. So my name is Alara Kent, and I live in the Kansas City area. I am a mother, a wife, and in this work, I am your guide. I am a multi-dimensional channel working deeply with the starseed energies and the angelic energies. One of the gifts and tools I have to offer is being a Metatron Cube architect. My husband actually anchored down the technology in 2015, and I have brought that forward. And what that means is just I've been taught and trained to use sacred geometry using the Metatron Cube as a way to anchor platforms of light onto Earth. They can be used for cubes that get installed into the field so that you can hold higher frequencies of light, supporting your body and your nervous system, and also holding space for others. I'm trained medical intuitive and have dived deeply into priestess work as well. So that's just my training. And each of us is here with our own gifts, our own tools. And so a really important piece of this work is that we are here in a circle and that we are equal. We are equal and that we are all here to we are all here to receive and to awaken, and we each have a piece, right? We each have a piece of the puzzle for the awakening and the shift happening on Earth. And so this is mine to share with you. These Metatron Cube Attunements as groups started in October of 2024. And so every month is a group experience to receive an activation and an alignment from a sacred tool from the divine. Each month is going to be a different experience. These cubes in the group work are not installed into your field. We have ones, individual one-on-one sessions where we do the installations into the field. This is really an attunement. The frequency and the energy of the cube is attuned and helps to awaken and open the energy within your body, within your field, to awaken that memory that exists within you. So these tools help to activate that which already exists inside of you. So here we go. I will begin to read some messages for today about our time together. We will begin. So today is the cube of sovereign light. Sovereignty as radiant wholeness. And so we will begin the experience, just gently inviting you to close your eyes, to bring yourself into this present moment. Taking a nice deep breath in through the nose and exhaling out through the mouth. Allowing your body to soften, beginning at the top of the head, softening the crown and all the muscles in the face. Maybe even opening and closing the jaw, allowing the tongue to lie on the lower palate. Breathing and softening the shoulders, the belly, down the arms, all the way softening down the legs and the feet, and connecting to your energetic roots that are always there. You're deeply connected to Mother Earth. And as we're here, I like to invite people to align and to connect with the new Earth energy, the new Earth frequency, the crystalline frequency, to feeling your roots intermingle and saying hello to that new Earth grid. Feeling connected. And bringing your attention into your heart space. And taking 3 deep breaths into the heart as first contact and connection is all through the heart space, our multi-dimensional heart space. So just breathing into the heart space, opening up the heart cells. And having this time for co-creation, setting your own personal intention for our time together today, something you would like to receive and co-create with the divine. All right. So part of this work and this shifting is a part of why we are here on Earth. It is no coincidence that you're on Earth at this time. And so this attunement is to help support you and guide you and to provide that energetic upliftment as you move forward into the world, to do your work as you step and serve others and humanity. So we're calling in our allies and our guides today, Archangel Metatron, the Elohim architects, the crystalline choir of Lyra. People also say is Lyra. And our guide from the Interstellar Earth Alliance, our guide from Lyra, she is a tone architect. Her name is Serafina Kaila. Welcome to the July Metatron Cube Attunement. Today we enter the star temples of Lyra and the crystalline vaults of the Elohim to receive the diamond cube of sovereign light. This cube does not install, it resonates. It reflects, refines, and restores your inner throne of sovereignty. This is not sovereignty as separation, it is sovereignty as radiant wholeness. I will begin by sharing with you about the star temples of Lyra and about the crystalline vaults of the Elohim before we do our journey and our attunement today. So the Lyran star temples are ancient sanctuaries of resonance. Lyra is a cradle, and they say from my research and from what Spirit has told me that the cradle of Lyra is really a seed of the beginning of creation. So the temples here are not built with walls, but with harmonic codes of tone, light, and vibration. These temples are woven into golden white starlight of Lyra and exist in the etheric planes of crystalline geometries. They often are shaped like inverted pyramids or flowering lattice domes. They are the temples of song before sound, the place where soul remembrance begins. When one enters a Lyran star temple, they are greeted not by beings first, but by tone, frequencies that awaken the truth of origin within. These temples activate the soul's blueprint through vibrational alignment, and each note is a message. Each silence is a mirror. Many of these temples are overseen by Serafina Kaila, the Lyran tone architect, who helps initiate beings into the art of harmonic remembrance. She is also our guide from Lyra for the Interstellar Earth Alliance. You may also feel the presence of the Crystal Choir, a collective of priestesses who sing the codes of creation into structure. So just breathing in this information, this energy about the star temples of Lyra, and just feeling how that lands within you. If it awakens memories, awaken codes. The first time I actually tuned in with this energy was actually very triggering for me, and it took me a while to be able to work with this. So whatever energy is coming through, however is coming up within you is perfect. So breathing that in. Moving on to the crystalline vaults of the Elohim. The crystalline vaults are high-dimensional archives of divine architecture and living geometry. The Elohim, angelic creator beings, dwell within these vaults as both stewards and architects of worlds. These vaults are not passive libraries, but humming crystalline cathedrals that radiate light language, matrices, and structural encodements. Each vault holds templates for the star systems, evolutionary paths, and soul missions. When invited in, you may be gifted a crystal key to unlock a memory, role, or gift you've agreed to steward. Often these keys appear as rotating geometries, crystalline orbs, or luminous scrolls, unlimited though on how it can be received for you. These vaults are closely linked with Metatron's field, especially the higher harmonic cubes such as the Diamond Cube, the Christ Cube, and the Architect Cube. So breathing in as we are weaving in to our fields, to our memory, to our essence, the star temple of Lyra and the crystalline vaults of the Elohim. These are the sacred structures and the energies that will be guiding us and moving us into our experience today. Remembering that each month we have these experiences, these upliftments, this energetic support to be able to help you to remember who you are and to provide you with the support and the tools as you step forward into your work. A channeled message from the Elohim and the Lyran Choir before we do our journey. Welcome, beloved. You stand at the golden threshold between star and structure. We, the Elohim, see your hands as tools of divine geometry, not only to hold, but to build the new earth harmonic. We, the Lyran Choir, sing your remembrance alive, that you may recall not only where you are from, but what your voice was designed to unlock. Today the vault opens and the temple rings. You are encoded not with tasks, but with tones, not with duty, but with destiny, sung softly into your bones before birth. We place a crystalline seed in your field now, glowing with white gold fire. Let it rise. Let it shape you. Let it remind you. As we breathe that in and allow our fields to be prepared before the journey with that seed of remembrance. So today you will be using your voice. You will be toning and singing, and whatever comes out of your voice is exactly what is needed. So the invitation here is that, at least on this call, nobody can hear you. So it can sound however you want it to sound. Also, I understand that everybody's brain is going to work very differently. The way I guide these calls is very visual, and that works for some people very well and not for others. So just know if that when I guide you and the visualization is not working for you, that is perfectly okay. Just allow yourself to receive the process and to allow it to unfold on however it is best for you, on how you are going to receive. And so we begin by entering into the Lyran temples. So around us in this group, we are being surrounded by a Lyran crystalline cube. It is around the field of the group and all those who listen to this call, no matter when you listen to it. And as this cube comes down into place around us, holding us, its frequency gently activates. And as its high vibrational frequency, it begins to reverberate in your cells, in your field. Yes. Activating those crystalline codes within you. Mm. In front of you, you will see our guide today from Lyra. Her name is Seraphina Kaila. However she shows up to you, just visualize as you see her guidance, as she makes herself seen and heard in front of you. And as the cube continues to activate, the space around us transports us and brings us into the temples of Lyra. Structures woven from sound and light. Feeling and entering a golden white crystalline temple. The walls, just tones and resonance. And you are being invited here to use your tone, that your voice is that key to unlock and connect with the resonant energy here. That can just be a tone or a sound. Just taking a big deep breath. Can be a tone, singing, whatever wants to come out through you. So we're going to continue to use your voice, whatever tone wants to come through. And that is how you are going to connect and deepen with the energy and the frequency in this temple space. Activating the crystalline codes within the throat chakra, within the throat, also connecting back into the mouth of God. using the voice for your divinity and the crystalline codes anchoring on earth. And as you speak, those crystalline codes activate those who you speak to. Continue to keep toning whatever comes through. If you're not quite sure what needs to come through, you can just also own, just a nice own. And when you have that allowing that to fully vibrate the back of the head, the skull, the neck. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Clearing anything around the throat, anything that is blocking you speaking your truth, knowing that this clearing is happening to create space, holding more of your essence in your true self. Now you are invited to allow the toning to come to a close and to just now feel the vibration and the reverberation in the body, in the fields. A huge clearing and activation has taken place. Now that this activation is complete, we will move into the next stage of the transmission, into the crystalline vaults of the Elohim. Seraphina Kaila takes your hand, and in front of you, an etheric doorway opens. Now that you have been activated through the crystalline temples of Lyra, you are now attuned and ready to walk into the crystalline vaults of the Elohim. As you walk in and step past this threshold into this higher frequency light of the crystalline vaults, an infinite crystalline cathedral of sacred geometry. There is a seat for you, a crystalline seat. So in this temple, please take your seat. You'll know exactly where that is, what it looks like. It might be floating in the air, on the ground, however it shows up for you. You are invited to sit and rest. And the structure you are sitting on is a crystalline structure, helping to support the body with the crystalline energy, that seat of sovereignty that exists within yourself. And you allow this open up to receive this crystalline frequency from the chair, beginning to lightly vibrate and reverberate into the cells of your body, activating deeper the crystalline frequency, ready to awaken within your DNA. And now the cube. So bringing your palms out to receive this cube. You are not installing this cube. You are receiving it into your field. The diamond cube of sovereign light works on you gently and precisely. It does not demand, it attunes. So as your hands are in this receptive state, receiving this cube from the Elohim, this cube arises from the highest crystalline harmonics of Lyra and the divine nature of Elohim. It is a structure of inner clarity, truthful resonance, and unbreakable presence. Where this cube hums, distortion cannot remain. Self-abandonment dissolves. False thrones crumble. Your soul's light returns to the heart throne within. See this cube now expanding around your field. However that looks to you, again, no right or wrong here. Seeing that cube expand around your fields, gently orbiting your auric fields, emitting soft prisms of white diamond light. It is not hard, it is precise. Let it show you what is real. Let it remember you back to yourself. So we're going to take some time here to sit and to receive this cube as it works on you, works around your field. Using your breath to stay centered during the attunement process. Remember, the work that is being done from you is the technology from the cube, the energy and the frequency from the sacred geometry, and our guides from the Elohim in the Lyran temples. This activation is sacred. It was our promise to you that as you came here, we would support you, providing you with the tools and the remembrance of that which you chose on some level to forget when you embodied and came here. And now it is time. Visualize the chakras spinning, receiving that upgrade through the chakra centers. Now Archangel Metatron joins us. He's going to work on your field, allowing each cube to work uniquely on each person, guiding and supporting this process, providing that divine masculine protection and guidance of the structure of the sacred geometry. Working on the back side of your body, Clearing what was in the past, ready to be released. Old codes no longer needed. Old structures released. Anywhere you gave your power away, calling your power back. Anywhere where your structure is collapsed, through the spine and the energy centers, through the back body, being restored through that diamond crystalline light of sovereignty. Balancing the hips and the bone structures in the body. Building that crystalline grid within the body for a fully sovereign structure, not only holding the energy field, but yes, for the physical form as well, as it upgrades and evolves with the shift. Moving to the back of the heart center, visualizing an infinity in the back of the heart, the shape of the infinity, the weaving, the sideways 8. Opening the structures to your multi-dimensional heart space, the crystalline structure. You are supported and held by the infinite structure behind you, protected, supported, that crystalline grid has your back. Through all time, space, dimensions, and realities. While this is continuing on in your back, they will also be moving down and working on your feet. Working on the structures of the bones in your feet. Opening up the crystalline eyes at the base or the soles of the feet. Deeply connecting with the crystalline new earth grids. Breathing now as this energy is moving down from the spine, down through the legs. Feel it moving in, down through the bones of your legs, connecting to your feet. Yes, connecting that crystalline energy all the way down the legs, the hips, the legs, connecting now to the bones and the feet. So deeply working on inside the crystalline structure within the bones of your body. The invitation says you're resting in this activation to place one hand over your heart. And you can repeat this affirmation after me if it feels in alignment to you. I receive the diamond cube of sovereign light into my field. I allow its crystalline resonance to attune my wholeness. I recall all my light from false thrones, and I reseat it in the throne of my heart. So it is up to you, your choice, and you can let Spirit know this. Now, the diamond cube will either release as the attunement has been completed, or you can allow it to kind of dissolve into your field and work on you for the next 72 hours. So that is up to you. There is no right or wrong here. Tune in to what is in your truth of sovereignty again in this moment. You can allow the cube to dissolve and work in your field within the next 72 hours, and then it will release out of your field. Or it will, if you are complete with the attunement, you can just say you are complete, and the cube will be released around your field. Completely up to you. Again, it's not installed. It will just, if you have it dissolve into the field, it will just be working on you at a deeper level for the next 72 hours. Again, your choice on whatever it is you need for your activation, your evolution, and what honors your nervous system and your body. Continuing as we are all open in this receiving mode. Serafina Kaila and the Elohim walk up to each of you with a gift in their hands. It is a tool and a remembrance, a frequency, an activation, however it shows up for you. Opening up your hands and receiving that which is yours to have now at this time. And maybe it's just a feeling that you receive, however you receive it. There is no right or wrong here. Whatever experience you are having, it's exactly the experience that you need. And as you receive that which is yours to receive, taking this time to look at it, to feel it, and to speak with this gift, to ask what it is here to guide and show you and help you with. Know that it is your ally. And if it feels good for you, you can bring that ally and gently bring it into your heart space, your gift, bring it into your heart space. See that gift, the energy of it dissolves and it begins to integrate into your heart space and into your energy field, knowing that it's there to fully support you on this next steps of your journey. Taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. Good. 2 more times at your own pace. Keeping your eyes closed and your hearts opened, inviting you to bring your hands so your palms are facing outward. And as we are in this sacred space of the Elohim, the invitation is to visualize Mother Earth in the middle of the temple. visualizing that cube of diamond sovereign light as it hugs the earth. And we witness as the earth and everybody on earth is held within this diamond cube of sovereign light, knowing that our witnessing of the divine doing its work is enough, that the technology of the cubes and the Elohim and the sacred weaving energy from the temples of Lyra are shining its light into the earth, into the grids and the ley lines, to the elements, and to all those who are ready to receive it, to help guide the earth, to support her deeply, to support all living things on the earth. And we see the highest timelines and outcomes for our beautiful planet, and know that it is essential for the Earth's ascension, for the rest of the universe and galaxy, that we are all connected. And there is so much help and love here at this time, because the ascension on Earth is so important to so many other planets and galaxies. You are all doing such amazing work. We know it is not easy. And we know that it is hard. But you are doing so wonderfully. And these cubes and these energies are here, and we are here to support you. Remember that you are not alone. Thank you for seeing and witnessing this healing and activation for the earth. As the cube is going to stay around the earth. Thank you. And we witness that. Thank you. And now, beloveds, it is time that we very slowly journey back. And so we are still in the temple of the Elohim. And so taking a nice deep breath, giving thanks and gratitude for all that you received here today. Thanking the Elohim for opening up this space for us, the sacred space, for working on us and guiding us today into the sacred temple. Thank you to Archangel Metatron for working on us, opening and guiding us into the sacred technologies of the cube and the sacred geometries. Thank you. And very gently, Seraphina Kaila takes your hand, and as you gently stand up from your crystalline seat, know that as you stand, your body feels different, more aligned, more strength in your center, in your bones, not only just in your body, but in your energy field and inner knowing, wholeness. And the same door you walked through, you will gently walk back through that threshold into the Lyran Temple. We stand and we calibrate in this beautiful crystalline space, yet that doesn't quite have form, but is radiating its sound and its frequency, and giving gratitude to the Lyran Choir and to Seraphina Kaila for guiding us today, to bringing us into the Lyran temples. Giving gratitude to the song and the tone that awoken within each of us. Remembering that we can connect and come back to these temples at any time. Now that we have been and been guided, we can ask and come back at any time that we need support or activation. and bring awareness to that cube that was around us, that originally, that iron cube that guided us into the temple. As the temple walls and the space around us begins to fade, that original cube is released from the group. And we are here back in our rooms, wherever we are, that we are experiencing this together. Giving yourself a lot of time to be back in this space. Take your time to come back. Beginning to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Maybe stretching your arms up. Rubbing your hands, and when you're done with that, rubbing your hands together, even soles of your feet together. And now that we are back, the invitation is just to see how you feel. What has shifted and what has changed since we first got on this call today? Just feeling your body. Just sensing the transformation that has taken place, knowing that you are not the same as you were an hour ago. So when we do these journeys, I always say that to give yourself about 72 hours for the full integration to take place. Everybody's different. It can sometimes be a little bit longer or a little bit shorter. So it's whatever your body needs, and know that the guides are there to help you and support you. So I'm going to ring our bell that the ceremony experience has completed for the activation and attunements. Just giving so much gratitude to all the guides that helped us today. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead then and step into next steps. I'm going to share my screen. So I didn't share very much about the Interstellar Earth Alliance at the beginning. So I am the flame holder of the Interstellar Earth Alliance. It is a galactic satellite station that is aligned and connected with the Galactic Federation. And I look at it as like the DNA and the helix of the Interstellar Earth Alliance is twofold. The first part is the Metatron cubes and the Metatron cube work. And this work helps provide the energetic structure for the energy, like the energies from the stars and the angelic realm, to then be the other side, and there's a helix in the middle. So it's like the cube work is what helps hold the structure to then receive and integrate the star seed and the starlight codes. And the Interstellar Earth Alliance is a multidimensional station, and we have 7 star systems that work with us. We have Lyra, the Pleiades, Sirius A. I know there's the Sirius star system, but Sirius A is the one that works for with the Interstellar Earth Alliance. We have Vega, Arcturus, Orion, and Andromeda. And so we have 7 doorways to 7 star systems at this time. I'm not ever going to limit anything, but at this time, that helps support the station. I received the blueprints for this station in 2015 in Crestone, Colorado, at a bed and breakfast of all places. I went down was guided to go to Crestone, and I was eating breakfast in the morning, and the owner of the bed and breakfast was like, "Alara, or she's like, I need to show you something. And so she opened up in front of me. She like rolled it open and it was blueprints. And I was like, what are these? And she's like, these are blueprints from the Galactic Federation to build a satellite space station on Earth. And at that time, I was like, why is she showing me this? I don't know what's going on. But no, but I looked at it and I was like, really cool. And I honestly don't remember what it looked like, but what it did, right? It like activated and that blueprint in my field. And then, you know, over the last 10 years, I've worked really deeply with the Pleiadians. I've studied with Bashar and Christine Day, and so I just kind of had my own working with my starseed family and connecting and building trust with them. And in January of this year, the blueprint woke up in my field, and it was like this knowing. I was like, oh, this is. I was given the name Interstellar Earth Alliance. And so here we are. And so it is a station to help prepare people for first contact, and it is a station that is like fully online and active. And so I am really excited because I've been building this since January, and the station is finally up. It's finally active, and I'm so excited. And so that's why I wanted to share with you next step. So let me share my screen. So my website is not fully done yet. So I have one on Canva right now. So it's kind of like this side website that I have until the full one is up. So it's at interstellarearthalliance.org. And here you can get all the information. You can learn about the Interstellar Earth Alliance, join the mailing list. We offer these cube attunements every month for free. You can meet the system star guides. Here, I also offer one-on-one sessions and install cubes into people's fields. I highly recommend looking into that if you are a light worker, anyone who does energy work. These cubes have saved my life, and they are literally the foundation of all the work that I do. And the base cube that we have is the gold cube, and it is a very high trust session because you are getting something installed into your field. If you ever need any recommendations or anyone that has had this, we've had incredible feedback on the amount of light and work and space and protection that people have around them. And it's very much geared towards spiritual protection, helping you anchor down more of your energy so your nervous system doesn't blow out. And it really helps you just step into that next level of who you want to be. And it's really important and incredible for helping you hold space for others, especially if you identify as a light worker or a starseed or someone holds space energetically for others. So that's all here. I just finished a quiz. It's called What Star System is Calling You? And I'm so excited. I'm going to launch it this week. And you can see what star system is going to call you. And so that will be up this week. And then finally, I wanted to show you our community that we have. So this started, so I know a lot of people do Patreon. This is really similar to that, but it's actually the platform I'm using is called Ko-fi, K-O-F-I. And you can get to this on our website if you just click there, join the community. So right now it says founding donor circle. As of tomorrow, it is switching to the actual platform of the membership. That's only, I have it started out right now at $11 a month. But my most exciting thing about this is the station is live, the station is active, and once you become a member, you actually step through the threshold to be held by the energy of the station. And so that you are actually held in the energy, you are giving permission for your star guides to come through the station to work on you, to work with you. If any of you have ever been to a sacred site, if you've ever been to Hawaii, if you've ever been to Mount Shasta or Sedona or Egypt, like they have frequencies and activations there that will activate and work on your field. Or if you've ever been around anyone who is like an avatar, like I saw Amma last year, she's She's the hugging guru, and just being in her space like shifts your field, right? Because it's all about resonance and frequency. And so when you become a member, like you actually get to cross the threshold and just be held by the station. I also offer monthly messages, and you'll be the first to know for events. So this is just launching. And so people can come here, you can make a one-time donation or join the membership. And again, this is shifting over to the actual community tomorrow. So if you felt like joining today, you'll just be stepped and anchored into the energy tomorrow. So I just want to let you know that this is here. If it resonates with you, I want you to step in if you feel like it resonates. If it doesn't, then don't step in, and that's perfectly fine. It's not for everybody, and some people are going to be like a hell yes. So just honor whatever your yes is. And this is also a way to build trust, to feel the energy, right? As we go and as this is getting built deeper and deeper. And again, we're at the beginning stages of this. And so there we are. Those are the next steps. Join our community. Join us every month for these free attunements. If you want one-on-one work, I do the installations, and I also have a podcast twice a month. You can find that on our YouTube page, and I do a podcast around the new moon and the full moon. And I just did the one this week for the Leo new moon. I haven't launched it yet, but it goes over the 7 star systems that work with the Interstellar Earth Alliance and the 7 stargates. And so I'm really excited to have you all listen to that. I also ask, if you know anybody who you think would love this work, please share it with them and to receive, because we just want to help as many people as we possibly can who feel called to this. So my word I'm adding in is very much, so much gratitude.